training of staff and lack of...
Good morning to you out there. Welcome to the news.
Taraba State election qualified the election of Governor Darius Ishaku.
Mbogho Power Ibubu has pledged to align with the 5-point agenda of Governor Udomi Emmanuel in repositioning Akwa Ibom State for sustainable development. The international president, Mbogho Power Ibubu, Aparawa Monday Otokapan, stated this during the Mbogho Power Ibubu 19th Obon Samson Udo Eto lecture, which took place at the group's hall along Udo Udoma Avenue. What is the investment?
Not hold a valid primary.
The biennial lecture is in memory of the late Ibibio patriarch Obon Samson Udo Eto for his outstanding contributions to humanity. International President Mbogho Power Ibubu Aparawa Monday Etorapan says the lecture, which has the theme Repositioning Akwa Ibom State for Sustainable Development, Imperatives for Economic Diversification and Industrialization, is apt going with the trend of development in the state, with emphasis on industrialization. Chairman on the occasion and Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Akanokon, advised members of the socio-cultural group to continue with the good works and ensuring the key intergovernment policies of developing the state. Dissecting the topic, the guest lecturer and immediate past Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, Professor Sunday Peters, reiterated the need for youth training and empowerment. He appreciated Governor Udomi Emmanuel's zeal towards igniting industrialization fever in the state. Other speakers at the event, including the Grand Patron of the group, Air Vice Marshal Ntsika, retired, says the lecture will help project a better future for Akwa Ibom people.
There's need for us to plan and execute what we plan to do.
Is now urging everybody to rise up, come together, and join hands and move Akwa Ibom forward.
Everybody to Dakada so that we will do something that will help even the children that are yet unborn. The event also featured interactive session and entertainment by pupils of Mbogho Unity School, Idoran. In Uyo,
National Coordinator, Mr. Barbara in his...
A federal high court sitting in Abuja on November 13, 2015 concludes hearing on the APC pre-election case between Senator James Udodode and Obon Emana Okunzumina. Senator Udodode stated this shortly on arrival in the state from Abuja. The report is presented from our studio.
Exemplified by the present state administration and work against hatred.
Senator Udodode on arrival in the state was given a rousing welcome by his supporters and some members of APC in the state. Between the supporters at his compound in Uyo, Senator Udodode said the pre-election case between him and Obon Okonumana, which has been lingering in the court, was owing to the party decision to avoid interference with the tribunal.
I am telling you for you, that's what you don't know. My joy is when I come here, I see you. The vision around
The pre-election case of APC Kuba ticket between Senator Udodode and Obon Okonumana will be presided over by Justice Chukwu in Court 8 of the Federal High Court, Abuja. In Uyo, Utwe Achibon, NTA News.
Economy to create wealth and generate...
Flood victims in Uyo, the state capital, had called on the state government to come to their rescue as the situation is threatening their lives and property. Peace Fingertip was there and half the details.
footballers.
A drive round Uyo shows that some parts of Uyo, such as Atiku Abubakar, IDB Avenue, Afawa Fort, and Idris Nkana Secretariat, amongst others, were flooded due to the heavy downpour of Thursday. The most pathetic is Afawa Fort off Abak Road, Uyo. It was observed that houses in the area were flooded. Some of them say they need urgent intervention to salvage the situation. They, however, say the situation has hampered the progress of businesses within the area.
Most of our fears have caused a lot of apathy towards the live within here. And because like this of now, we have not found no job even in youth. There's no more stressing, there's no more using. All these things are hard to our lives and almost like that. Business around we have asked the government to channel the water outside to the main water.
In a similar situation, some parts in the Nkana Secretariat was observed to be flooded. As they say, it is embarrassing when the water needs to be channeled properly. It is the hope of these ones that the government will come to their aid. In Uyo, Peace Fingasi, NTA News.
To conclude the news at 6.
And on Business First, prices of food items in the states are reported to be on the increase following the current economic situation in the country. Nkechi Kuka visited Akpanam market in Uyo reports that the increase in prices of food items has affected both buyers and sellers in the market. The report.
The stated in an interview described the reporter's force, baseless, and a figment of the writer's imagination. Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Kanakun, has canvassed support for effective implementation of Treasury Single Account to enhance transparency and accountability in all government's financial engagements. He made the call in a paper he presented at a seminar at the International Management and Finance Institute in Uyo. Ahead of the inauguration of ministers on Wednesday, President Muhammadu Buhari has warned the nominees that his government would not tolerate flamboyant lifestyles from any of them. He said the warning became necessary following the dwindling economic resources of the country. We also told you that Taraba State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal has nullified the election of Governor Darius Ishiku.
We do sincerely apologize for the bringing that story. Moving on. The Nigerian Stock Exchange ended this week on a positive note with 0.50% increase. Charity James has details of the transactions of the Nigerian Stock Exchange for the week ending. Year-to-date return stood at -15.82%. The oil share index closed at 29,175.35 against the previous close of 29,030.97, while market capitalization closed at 10.027 trillion naira against previous close at 9.980 trillion naira. Volume traded increased by 237.97%, while the total value of stock traded increased by 20.69%. The financial services sector led the activity chart with 951.502 million shares exchanged for 5.102 billion naira. Conglomerates came next. Industrial goods, oil and gas, consumer goods sectors followed in that order on the activity chart. Access, Zenith Bank, MDNH, UBA and Transcorp were the most active stock by volume. Transcorp, Continental, Unity Bank, Beta Glass and UACN emerged the highest price gainers on the chart, while Intransact, Caveton, Etana, Qtex and Lenafrica topped the lowest charts. In Uyo, Charity James, NTA News. In our sports, regular exercise has been identified to be the secret behind high performance and productivity among security agencies in the country. These were the views of participants of the Unity for success security work organized by the Nigerian Prison Service of Akwa State Command in conjunction with other security agencies in the state. Paul Olamana, Public Affairs.
Security work by some security agencies in Akwa State took off at Benudo Street, through Waniba and Oro Roads to Aka Road and ended at Township Stadium. The Unity for Success Security Week had as its theme contemporary security challenges, implications of socio-economic development of Nigeria. The security agencies also engaged in Keep Fit aerobics to end the road work. The Commandant of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Mr. Jenny Emmanuel, said the exercise became necessary following the task of keeping the state safe during the ember months. He called on all Nigerians, especially new residents, to take security seriously by assisting the security agencies with useful information about security breach in their areas.
What we are trying just to show people is that it is not always good to be eating alone, drinking alone, and staying at home all of the days. It is always good once a week to exercise your body.
Deputy Controller of Nigerian Prisons in the state, Mr. Pipido, said the road work is meant to keep the security agencies fit to make them combat ready ahead of the 2015 new tide.
There is a need for us to come to terms that security is not one-man business. It's not only a national business. It's a personal business. Because the security agencies cannot only have to lock your door very well. And only when you've locked it, at the last minute when you're about to go out, confirm it is locked.
Some participants said the exercise was very rewarding.
From security agencies are not supposed to carry protruded tummy. But you see some officers with protruded tummies or they are very fat and out of shape. It's because of lack of adequate exercise. Food Defense Corps is to regulate food products and also teach farmers how to apply fertilizer in the soil. This is to encourage exercise in the public.
John Paul Alumun, MTNs.
Now to weather. The weather prospects for Sunday, November 8, 2015 reveals that the morning period will be cloudy at 27 degrees Celsius. The afternoon period at 28 degrees Celsius and the evening period will be cloudy at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. And that's it on the news. As a reminder, peace is all we need to live in unity and harmony with each other. Embrace peace at all times. And that has been the news week. Thank you very much for being a part of it. To join us again at 7 p.m. for more on the news bulletin. To have a wonderful morning.